There are few cars on the planet that seamlessly marry performance, luxury, and innovation quite like the Mercedes-AMG GT63. In 2025, that blend reaches a new pinnacle. This is not just another update or mild refresh. The 2025 AMG GT63 has been reimagined, recalibrated, and reborn to sit proudly at the crossroads of heritage and cutting-edge technology. The first thing that hits you isn't just the shape, though that sleek silhouette still evokes a sense of movement even when standing still. It's the stance, the presence, the aura of confidence. Every angle, every surface of the GT63 is sculpted for purpose and passion. It's longer, lower, and wider than its predecessor, but without ever feeling bloated. The front grille is even more dominant, now with active aerodynamics that help feed cool air into the bi-turbo V8 powerhouse lurking beneath the hood. Yes, that engine, a handcrafted 4.0-litre twin-turbocharged V8 that now delivers an earth-shaking 630 horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque. This is AMG's solely mechanical, emotional, explosive. But it's not just about raw numbers. The GT63 in 2025 is more intelligent. Power delivery is more linear, more refined, and more responsive thanks to the integration of mild hybrid technology. That's right, this brutal V8 is now paired with a 48-volt electrical system and an integrated starter generator. Not to dilute performance, but to enhance it. What you get is a car that can rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3.1 seconds, with launch control engaged. But the numbers don't tell the whole story. It's the way it surges forward, urgent, yet composed. You can feel the traction clawing at the pavement through the 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive system, which dynamically shifts torque between axles in real time. It's not just capable in a straight line. The GT63 thrives on curves, thanks to AMG Ride Control Plus with adaptive damping, active anti-roll bars, and rear axle steering. This year's model is also lighter. Mercedes-AMG engineers took a scalpel to the GT63's construction, trimming weight with more aluminium and carbon fiber in the structure. The result: a car that dances where others blow. The steering is alive with feedback, the brakes are monstrous, carbon ceramics optional, of course, and the driving experience is nothing short of exhilarating. Step inside, and the performance DNA carries over, but now wrapped in a layer of next-gen luxury. This cabin is a technological marvel. The updated MBUX system dominates the center console, now housed in a curved glass panel that flows across the dash in a seamless, cinematic sweep. It's not just a display, it's a statement. Crisp resolution, responsive inputs, and full customization. Driver profiles, AMG-specific graphics, real-time telemetry for those who like to track their laps or just their heart rate on a twisty canyon drive. The AMG performance seats have been refined for better support without compromising comfort. Nappa leather, microfiber, and contrasting stitching wrap every surface you touch. The tactile experience is pure indulgence, but not without function. Everything is laid out with the driver in mind: every control, every switch, every paddle. Even the steering wheel has been updated with touch-sensitive controls and a new drive mode selector, allowing you to flick between comfort, sport, sport plus, race, and the fully customizable individual mode. But there's something deeper here. Something that can't be measured in horsepower or 0 to 60 times. The 2025 AMG GT63 embodies a philosophy that AMG has pursued relentlessly, the pursuit of emotional engineering. This is not just a fast car. It's a car that makes you feel something every time you get behind the wheel. It encourages you to take the long way home, to downshift just to hear that exhaust crackle, to push a little harder through the apex because you know the chassis can take it. Speaking of sound, the exhaust note in the GT63 has been tuned to perfection. It's throaty at low revs, aggressive in the mid-range, and positively feral at full throttle. But it's not obnoxious. It's symphonic. An AMG chorus, modulated through variable flaps and enhanced through the optional AMG performance exhaust system. And thanks to hybridization, You can enjoy all that sound with less guilt. Efficiency when you want it, madness when you need it. Technology continues beyond the cockpit and driver drain. Mercedes has equipped the GT63 with Level 2 Plus driver assistance. Highway Pilot can take over acceleration, braking, and steering in certain conditions. Parking Pilot can now autonomously handle both perpendicular and parallel parking. And with over-the-air updates, this car will only get smarter over time. There's also enhanced connectivity. The car syncs seamlessly with your smartphone, smartwatch, and even smart home devices. Through the Mercedes Me app, you can start the car remotely, precondition the cabin, check diagnostics, or even summon the car from a tight parking spot. And let's not forget voice control. Hey, Mercedes now understands natural language better than ever. Ask it to set navigation, change ambient lighting, or tell you the best nearby driving roads. And while the GT63 remains a driver's car at its core, it hasn't lost its GTA Grand Touring A credentials. There's a spacious rear seat, a decent trunk, and surprisingly refined road manners. Long journeys are effortless, thanks to improved sound insulation, active noise cancelling, and the Airmatic suspension's plush settings when cruising. From a design perspective, Mercedes-AMG has nailed the balance between aggression and elegance. The frameless doors, the flush-mounted door handles, the sloped roofline that flows into the muscular rear haunches, it all looks cohesive, powerful, intentional. New wheel designs, updated LED lighting signatures front and rear, and a wider palette of colors and trim finishes mean there's a GT63 for every taste, whether you want understated menace or full-blown extravagance. And let's talk about personalization. The manufacturer program has been expanded, allowing buyers to customize everything from paint to upholstery to trim materials. Want matte copper exterior paint with white leather and carbon fiber inlays? Done. AMG knows that owners of a car like this don't want off-the-shelf, they want expression, and the GT63 offers that canvas. But perhaps the most remarkable thing about the 2025 GT63 is how complete it feels. It's not just a sports car, not just a luxury car, not just a tech showcase. It's all of those things, in one package. With no major compromise. It has matured without softening, evolved without forgetting its roots. It's still unmistakably AMG, still forged in Affalterbach, still built by hand, still signed by the same craftspeople who live and breathe performance. For those wondering if the GT63 has gone soft in its evolution, the answer is an emphatic number. It has grown up. Yes, but it's still a wild child at heart. It still snarls. It still intimidates. It still performs like a track weapon when unleashed. But it can also glide silently through traffic, waft down a coastal highway, or cradle you in silence during your daily commute. In an era where many performance cars are leaning heavily into full electrification, the 2025 GT63 walks a fine line. It embraces electrification as a performance enabler, not a personality replacement. It keeps the V8 alive for now while preparing for the inevitable electric future. And that future is coming fast. Mercedes-AMG has already teased upcoming Fs that will wear the GT badge. But until then, this might be the final form of the V8 AMG GT. And what a glorious send-off it is. So whether you're a purist, a tech geek, a speed junkie, or just someone who appreciates the finer things in life, the 2025 Mercedes-AMG GT63 has something to offer. It's visceral. It's intelligent. It's drop-dead gorgeous. It's a car that doesn't just go fast, it makes your heart race. And maybe that's what makes it truly special. It's not just about how fast you go. It's about how it makes you feel when you get there.